All right, ladies and gentlemen, the action continues here bright and early. The sun's about to come up, and we are starting the round of 8. Min, how are you feeling, good sir? My throat hurts.
Your throat hurts, my head hurts.
Oh, I see what you did
Whoa.
there. Damn. All right, boom.
Mm.
So we've got a round of 8 match here, Min. TMXS going up against GuC. GuC, the guys with the plan, the guys we know.
Yep, exactly. So they show up what they are made of, and till now they are still here. So wow, I'm really amazed by their skills. So they just how do I what is the word to actually say about them? I don't really know, but oh well, whatever. But they are really good players. All I can say.
What's the word to say? Never mind. I don't know. Fuck it. They're great. They're awesome. You're right, though. I mean, they really are. GuC has really been playing well. They're one of those teams that, although they might not have the highest skill set in terms of individual hero control and decision making, they really seem to work well together. And that wasn't meant as a slander to put them down, but just as a testament to how well they really do work together. And the times that we've seen them, they just have that kind of team synergy. That is the makings of a team that has a lot of potential to go far with this kind of game. So I have high hopes. TMXS, not a team that I'm too familiar with. Let's take a look. It stands for Trolling Maximum Style. So this could be very interesting, man. If you look at only Pebbles, he's played 100% Pebbles, 20-7. Wow. Good thing they banned Pebbles.
Well, Pebbles is more or less always banned because he's really a strong snowball hero, and you don't really want to risk it to put it into the hero pool and let your opponent pick it, or unless you had the first pick. But normally when you have the first pick, the person who had the second pick will ban the Pebbles. So because Pebbles is simply too strong and he snowball too hard with the portal key.
Especially someone like that, only Pebbles with 100% Pebbles played, yeah, they'll probably ban him. Even if they aren't too afraid, but it's just for good measure. Let's take a look at the other bans, though. Silhouette, Jeriziah, Bubbles, Wretched Hag, Behemoth, Draconis, and Armadon. So another pretty straightforward set of bans. All scary heroes that have been rotating around in this event. Now, the interesting thing, well, a couple of interesting things, but one, first pick Moon Queen. We've seen a lot of Moon Queen action. I think you and I have kind of extinguished all of the Moon Queen theory crafting that can be crafted in theory, but I don't think we have yet to see a Moon Queen first pick. So the firsts continue here for us as a casting duo, Min. And followed up by Pyromancer and Nymphora. So TMXS off to an interesting start. I'm actually pretty curious to see what they do with these next two picks here. Who are they going to pair that Nymphora with? Armadon and Pebbles are both banned. So Fade's already been picked up. I don't know. What are you thinking here?
Well, you don't really need someone to pair with Nymphora if you actually want to just use her teleport, because, well, we all know that Nymphora's teleport is really a powerful tool to actually set up gank. So, but of course, Nymphora, if you don't pair him someone with it, which is useful, like Pebbles or even Emerald Warden, if you ever heard about Emerald Warden and Nymphora's combo, where he actually keeps spamming the Hunter's Command with infinite mana. And it's really very irritating if Emerald Warden that maxed out Hunter's Command at the start and kept spamming the wolves.
Well,
it's really hurtful, yeah.
Yeah, Nymphora Cthulhu Font can be a pretty powerful lane as well. I mean, I suppose Nymphora paired with any of these heroes could be pretty powerful. But, wow, they're going to go with a pick out of left field. 1 second to go. And Red Blood going to pick Ophelia and ready up. So that's an interesting choice. You have to wonder. Let's look at his stats here. They waited a really long time for that. And it just makes me wonder a little bit. And of course, now I'm stuck on retrieving stats. That was a bad choice. Min, what's the trick
High
here?
five.
How do I make it
High
retrieve
five.
my stats?
I'm still retrieving the stats as well.
Oh,
I click on him and I wanted to see his stats. Oh,
son
there
of a
we go.
bee. Damn it. I'm really stuck on this screen. It's not going away. This is really unfortunate.
I saw his stats and he is a carry player.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna see him on a supporting carry, a supporting role this round instead of a carry. Oh,
Well, I'm just frustrated that I can't see any of the hero
my
picks. Oh, there we go.
God,
Okay.
it's gonna be a remake.
Well, is it going to be a remake, or are they just
Oh.
going to change seats?
Yeah, issue. So they just asked them to change the seat.
I
Yeah,
don't know
actually,
if they will, but
they can just change the seat. It doesn't matter at all.
yeah, I may have to sit through a pause to change a couple of hotkeys. But yeah, other than that, you're exactly right. Looking at this Hellborn roster, let's see, we do have a Fade, Magnus, Forsaken Archer, Aluna, and Polywog Priest. So I think it's safe to say that GuC here is going for a little bit more of a straightforward roster. All these heroes, kind of fit in together. You know, we see all of them, no surprises. All very, what's the right word I'm looking for here, man? Very, very standard picks. Our Legion team, though, they're doing things a little more interesting. They are going to have Ophelia in the jungle, and I'm actually pretty curious how they're going to lane this. I would imagine it looks like it's going to be a Suicide Cthulhu, a solo Pyromancer in the middle, and it is going to be a Nymphora Moon Queen lane down here in the close lane. So hopefully, for their sake at least, Moon Queen can farm somewhat well, and with that mana from Nymphora, that means Moon Queen will be able to spam those moonbeams, which could be quite irritating as they start to add up in damage. Looks like they may be up against a tri-lane, though, perhaps. Certainly possible, at least. A lot of supports on this Legion side. I don't know how they're going to end up breaking this apart. It looks like it is going to be Polywog Priest in the close lane. And I would assume it's going to be a solo mid-fade, and then a Magnus Aluna Archer tri-lane. But we'll see here in a couple moments where they settle down.
Yeah, definitely it will be a solo mid-fade as he had the larger hatchet, so there's no point for him to be at the tri-lane. So there we go, a solo mid-fade. And
good call, sir.
I don't really like this. I would prefer Polywog Priest going against Pyromancer instead of Fade, because Fade is definitely going a really hard time against Pyromancer over here as he's a melee, and Pyromancer is really irritating. And do you realize something? Look at Pyromancer's item.
Someone gave him a bottle. Wow, look at that. Look at that. So Ophelia, no inventory. Cthulhu, no inventory. Pyromancer, he's starting with a bottle and the two pieces needed to pick up that Blood Chalice nice and early. So an interesting start for this Legion team. Is it going to pay off in the end is the question. And I suppose time will tell on that front. There was something else I was going to point out, and now I've totally lost it. We are going to see some initiation down here in the bottom lane, though. Nymphora going to get caught, and that's going to be a cherry pop. Luna going to be one to pick up that Bloodlust. Magnus getting kind of dangerously low there, but he's going to pop some potions, and he's going to come back to where he needs to be in the way of hit points. So this Moon Queen Nymphora lane off to a rocky start. This is one of the scary things about working a jungler into your mix when there's a potential tri-lane afoot. Not a lot of flexibility, you know. The Nymphora Moon Queen struggling in the 2v3 lane, but there's not really much they can do to adapt. Ophelia has to be in the jungle. I mean, she can come into lane, maybe try and help gank a little bit early on, but ultimately she has to stay in the jungle. And you don't really want to sack one of these other lanes. So really not much they can do besides sit back, try not to die, and, well, play a little bit of defense down here in the bottom lane. Of course, the pull is already warded, so very little lane control is going to be coming the way of only Pebbles and Nagasaki down here for Team TMXS.
Yeah, that's right. So until Ophelia actually get the proper creeps to actually assist the bottom lane, I think Moon Queen possibility can't get any farm out of the creep because their tri-lanes are pretty strong. They had Aluna, Magmus, and Forsaken Archer. Looks like Magmus is going for the initiation, Lava Surge caster, and followed by the power throw and the creeping volley. I think Moon Queen is gonna go down. There we go. Last attack by Aluna. Well played down there. Looks like a creeping volley once again on Nymphora, but this time no follow-up stun either by Magmus or Aluna, so not be able to get up the kill. So yeah, like what I said just now, Aluna right now will not be able to assist the bottom lane because she does not have the proper creep. So they really have to play really passive because of the Hellborn lineup, really aggressive lineup they have there.
Yeah, now up here in this top lane, Cthulhu has absolutely no regen. He did get that Hook'em ability and was in the jungle a little bit. He does have an Iron Buckler, but why is this Polywog Priest not harassing him more? I mean, Hiroki must have observed by now that Cthulhu has absolutely no regen. He's sitting at full mana. Just start spamming that Electric Jolt, man. Just make him sit back in the lane. Don't even let him get near the creeps. If he has no regen, you can certainly afford to exchange auto attacks with him, especially given that he has tangos and a little bit of armor. I think Hiroki playing this top lane way too defensively right now. And he could definitely have this Cthulhu running trips back and forth to the well at this point, but instead opting to be just a bit more defensive. Nymphora in a little bit of a risky situation here, perhaps, is going to throw down a counter ward. Magmus in the nearby woods, and they may have been able to make something happen, but they're going to be just as happy to let Forsaken Archer pick up a free farm. Looking at the stats down here, Moon Queen sitting 4-1. Forsaken Archer 16-7, so I think they're just as happy to let Archer keep doing her thing. Magmus hiding in the woods here, ready and waiting to make something happen. Nice ward placement from Nymphora as well, going to keep him safe in the jungle from incoming ganks, or at least give him a little bit of a heads up.
Yep, that's right. So Moon Queen really needs to do something. At least he got no farm at all right now, and he's the carrier of the Legion team, so the Legion team really needs to tweak their lineup a bit right here. And it looks like Magma is going for the engage right there. A Lava Surge is coming up. There we go, and Nymphora is big trouble. Is going to be taken down probably right here. There we go, and a Tombstone Taunt coming up. Well played down there by Tofu.
Yep, certainly right. So looking at these lanes, this bottom lane obviously won by the Hellborn side, both Forsaken Archer and Luna doing pretty well in farm. Up in the top lane, I think it's safe to say Polywog Priest is winning by a long shot, 300 GPM versus about 127 of Cthulhu. And in the mid lane, well, it seems fairly break even, to be honest. We see Fade slightly behind that of Pyromancer, 21-6 on the Pyro. Fade sitting 17-1, so a small disparity, but pretty much a break-even lane for the most part, and Fade has been controlling these runes a fair amount. Both of them are level 6 now, which does make that mid lane a little bit more interesting. At this rate, though, the Hellborn team needs to be much more, this Legion team needs to be a little bit cautious because they've lost 2 lanes and their mid's a break-even, and math would have me believe that they are in... well, off to a rough start, so to speak. Did miss skill up in the top lane. Hiroki did pick off Cthulhu. Looks like a pretty straightforward Polywog Priest skill. Moon Queen going to rotate to the top to try to get some farm. Level 3 MQ on level 7 Polywog Priest. I can tell you how this one's going to go, man, with MQ in the ground. That's going to be a rough suicide lane for him to handle. Looks like Cthulhu's going to go to the bottom, so they're going to do the old switcheroo, but maybe too little too late. Nymphora only level 2. In this bottom lane. Wow, that experience per minute is just really hurting.
Yeah, that's right. And it's really a bit too late for Moon Queen to actually hit to the top right now. And they should actually make the decision earlier as for just now. Because right now, Moon Queen's only at 644 HP pool. And Polywog Priest has his Electric Jolt at level 4, which deals like 300 magical damage, and one Jolt can actually make Moon Queen into despair. So that's not one thing that you really want. And yeah, at the bottom lane, Nymphora facing some trouble. Stun from Aluna followed by a Magma stun, so we'll be able to bring down Nymphora down there. Wow, nice dragon. I mean, what's the skill called? Phoenix Wave down there, but a missed dragon fire. But lastly, a blazing strike will be able to finish off Magnus. So,
Yep. Unfortunately, back to Mac missed crippling volleys there from Forsaken Archer. So probably could have secured that kill on an M4 and would have made things a little bit easier on that initial kill had they connected. So yeah, hopefully Forsaken Archer can step up the accuracy a little bit, but time will tell. Cthulhu now has moved into the jungle, still without any regen. He's sitting on red boots and that little stout shield there. So he is just happy as a clam without regeneration. Fade going to come in here in the bottom lane, going to open onto Ophelia. Level 5 Ophelia not going to be able to do too much. And Four going to throw out a pod. And unfortunately, the healing is not going to do much. Fade going the wrong way. Oh no, he could have caught this Ophelia so easily. Instead, he's going to go for the Nymphora, who's going to be a much more difficult target. And going to be forced to dive the tower as well. Going to miss the Burning Shadows. That is no good. Down to the bottom here, though. Luna actually able to finish off Ophelia, so I guess that was the right choice. And Nymphora will fall as well, so they do manage to grab both kills. May have been possible either way, but still nicely done to secure both kills. Now leading 7-1, only 8 minutes in. GuC off to a hell of a start.
Yeah, that's right. So actually, Fate misses her Burning Shadows down there or not. It will be a much more easier kill for both of them. So really well played down there. Nice team synergy by GuC, and they really show us what they are made of. And look at top, look at Moon Queen. Just one electric job and his HP is like half gone, and that's really huge.
Yeah, I think again this Polywog Priest could afford to be a little bit more aggressive on this MQ, perhaps waiting for the wards to come back. Just given that level disparity, he can just afford to man up a little bit more, spam that mana, which I'm sure he will do here. Cthulhu gonna get caught. He's gonna hit a stun. He's actually gonna double back a little bit, and that very well may cost him his life. And he's gonna do it again. He does juke the volley, but they're not gonna man up on him. They are gonna back it up. So well done by Cthulhu to juke the volley. I will keep him alive. It did not, however, save the tier 1 tower in the bottom lane, which has since fallen, furthering the lead of this Hellborn team. Here, just about 10 minutes in. Up in the top, I'm still waiting on this Polywog Priest. He's got wards coming up in about 4 seconds. I think he's going to make it happen on this Moon Queen, but not before something happens. And in 4 in the mid, Magma's going to come in. There's the Lava Surge, and no follow-up, at least not yet. Faye going to come in. He's going to hit Pyro. I don't know if they're going to have the damage here, and they're going to be forced back with Ophelia coming in. She's got that mana ring, and it's going to top everybody off. This poor Moon Queen, though, man, she just cannot farm at all. 140 GPM on that Moon Queen, 370 on Forsaken Archer, as well as Polywog Priest.
Yeah, that's really huge for the Hellborn team. So, I don't really know how, but wow, Nymphora is in big trouble. Fate actually got ladder his skill onto Nymphora, and poor Nymphora just been squished just like that. So yeah, and Pyromancer is not performing very well in this game as well. He keeps missing his Dragonfire as well as his Phoenix Wave, so not be able to connect both skills really pretty efficiently, and it's not really a good sign of that.
Exactly right, good sir. Nymphora, though, wow, I hadn't realized it. Nymphora 0-5-1 here, only 11 minutes in, and she represents 5 of the 8 kills on the Hellborn team. And we're about to make it 9 here. Ophelia in big trouble. She's going to get the ulti off just in time, and it'll be enough to keep her alive. So, well played right there, I suppose. Up in the top lane, Polywog Priest still playing super passive against this Moon Queen. Sitting at virtually full health, almost full mana. I still think he can afford to man up, and anytime that ults up, I mean, Moon Queen is just one that you can man up and drop the wards on, and there you go. So again, Hiroki playing that Polywog Priest a little bit too passively for my taste, but well, who the hell am I? And there we go up in the top lane. There he's going to be able to do it. See how easy that was, Hiroki, a free kill on the Moon Queen. Sure, he could have done that about a minute and a half ago, but still a nice kill nonetheless, and may allow him to pressure this tower a little bit more. Unfortunately, ward's not going to be in tower range, but going to be able to intercept the creeps here and do a bit of tower damage. So nicely done. GuC now up 9-1, and it may be a few more here in just a moment in this bottom lane. as an Nymphora and Cthulhu font trying to make something happen. But this is sort of where I'm always thinking Nymphora needs to be paired with somebody. Nymphora Moon Queen, just not the best lane combo, especially up against a killer tri-lane.
Yeah, that's right. It's really hard to lane with Moon Queen with Nymphora. Well, you can spam the beams, that's right. But if you are against a stronger tri-lane, then definitely you will lose out. So, well, it does not work against a tri-lane, but maybe a suicide hero, it might work well. So, it totally depends on who you are against with.
Yep, well, that is certainly a good point, sir. And as you mentioned earlier on, maybe rotating those lanes earlier rather than later would have been a better course of action here. It may have made Moon Queen's time a little bit easier. Again, glancing at the GPM chart, though, pretty depressing for this Legion team. Pyromancer leading the way at 235 GPM. That is just not where they need to be at this point. I'm not sure how Moon Queen is going to catch Forsaken Archer. It is going to take a lot of failed fights from this Hellborn side to throw this lead away. 10k gold here in 13 minutes is pretty damn impressive. Magnus going to get initiated on. Pyro's going to drop the full rotation, but he's going to get countered as well. Polywog Priest coming in with that portal key. He's going to go down. Ophelia going to pop the ultimate, but I don't think it's going to be enough to keep her alive here. It does, however, secure a kill onto a Luna. Moon Queen going to come in and clean it up a little bit. And wow, this Legion side showing a shining some life here. 2-for-2 exchange. Polywog Priest very well may fall. He's actually going to miss the ward trap, but he is going to stay alive. He does have a portal key up. So, wow. Magnus coming in. They may try and turn this around. If Magnus has a stun, Polywog Priest not going to man up, but Magnus just going to go straight in here. He's going to juke the stun. We're going to see Forsaken Archer come in. That's going to be a dead Nymphora. Down she goes. Tofu going to be the one to pick up that kill. Nicely done by Magnus, playing man mode.
Yeah, that's right. Initially, I thought that Polywog Priest would actually turn his back when Magnus actually want to initiate on them. So, well, I did not see the Forsaken Archer coming. So, well, really well played. And as I always mention, their team is really great for the GuC.
Yep, absolutely. So 15 minutes in here, they're leading 12-4, and really no sign of their pressure letting up. Forsaken Archer's already picked up that Assassin Shroud, and you see some initiation in the mid lane. Though not going to be enough follow for a kill. Oh, there's Polywog Priest. And yep, that's going to be a dead Cthulhu font. Very nicely done. Archer going Shroud first, a little bit of a greedy build, but they're far enough ahead. I think it makes sense here. Saw her use it earlier. I actually saw her invis earlier. I thought it was an invis rune, but indeed does have an Assassin Shroud in the inventory.
Yeah, and well, somewhat I do like Assassin Shroud, but at the same time I don't like the build because if you build Assassin Shroud, oh never mind. At the mid lane, Pyromancer is in big trouble. Nice power throw, but Aluna will be able to expose Pyromancer hiding in the trees. So well played there by Aluna, guessing the right track. I mean, he's able to find out that Pyromancer is actually hiding inside. So back to the topic just now. I do like Shroud, but when you build Shroud as the first item, he's become really squishy, and just like 1 or 2 CCs will be able to bring Forsaken Archer down quite easily. So I don't really. This is the point why I don't really like Shroud as the first item, but. Well, he provides you as an escape mechanism, but not when you get initiated on. So,
yeah, well, that's definitely true, and it's just so easily counterable. And I think that's the big reason we don't see early Assassin Shroud in competitive games so much. Just a simple Ward of Rev or a little bit of Dust, and you've successfully countered a pretty sizable investment on your opposition's carry. But still, Archer just farming away in the bottom lane. Her GPM going to continue to skyrocket here. Well above the 400, well, not well above, but slightly above that 400 GPM mark. Pyro going to come in. He's going to drop the combo. She's going to be able to invis out, though. They may be able to turn this around. Polywog Priest going to come. There's the volley. There's the ulti as well. That's going to be a dead Pyromancer. Very nicely done by Forsaken Archer. In the mid lane, all the while, Fade is able to push that tier 1 tower with the efforts of Aluna. And that is just going to push this Hellborn team even further ahead now, up to just about 15k gold. And Again, just no sign of their dominance letting up here. GuC showing us what they're all about.
Yeah, totally agree with you. And compared to their teamwork, I mean, GuC teamwork is much better. And starting from now, I really like that teamwork. And Nymphora is going to pick off again by Fate, and he just portal key away after picking off Nymphora. Wow, he got his portal key already. So that was really huge for the Hellborn team. Setting second hero with the portal key after Polywalk Priest. So a lot of initiation power from the Hellborn team right here we have. So starting going to flavor GuC a lot, and I really like them a lot right now.
Yep, that was a really clutch little play from Fade right there, just to go into the danger zone right outside of tower range and blink away just at the last second. Let that the last little bit of the ultimate dot ticker down. Very, very cute little play right there. Poor Nymphora, man, she's just getting picked on. 0-7-1, 1 creep kill to her name, 52 gold per minute, below static gold gain. That poor soul. Fade, oh god, walking right on top of a Ward of Rev. Luckily, it is a GuC Ward of Rev and not a TMXS. I got a little nervous there for a second, but it's friendly. No worries. All 3 tier 1s are down, and I think GuC going to just continue pressuring up here with these polywog wards. No problem. If they can take a team fight inside tower range, get the wards down to pick up some kills, and then pressure the tower, I think that would be ideal right here. They've got everybody grouped up. Archer with the shroud on is hiding. I don't think that they know she's here. Well, they do now, but almost a sneaky play. This tower just going to continue to get chipped away. Look how much damage they're doing to the tower already. And absolutely very little risk right here for this Hellborn team. They're just going to nuke the creeps, try and keep that Hell Cannon alive and make it happen. Cthulhuphant going to get engaged on a little bit. I don't even know who did all that damage to him. Forsaken Archer ulti connecting with quite a few. Oh, almost taking out Pyromancer. And yeah, there goes Polywog Priest. That's going to be the end of Pyromancer. And Polywog Priest will pay the ultimate price for that kill on Nymphora, but they're going to get caught by the Burning Shadows. Ophelia going to go down. Moon Queen may very well follow. Nope, not going to be able to follow up. Pyromancer's going to pop back up. He actually buys back to scare them away. So probably a necessary buyback from Pyromancer to keep his good buddy Moon Queen alive. But a little scary to see buyback coming out here already 20 minutes in.
Yeah, that's right. But that buyback is definitely necessary to, like you say, keep Moon Queen alive. But it's not that a big deal. But well, he used this buyback quite early, and I don't know what to say. But at least he keeps his carry alive.
Yeah.
So right now, the Hellborn team, GuC actually is in quite a good position, and they actually down 2 tier towers for the bottom lane. So most probably they will go for either mid lane or the top lane for their next push to actually clear up all the second tier tower and to improve the farms for second Archer in this case. So yeah.
Yep, exactly right, good sir. Only so much can be said at this point. I think 20k gold, 13k experience, 21 minutes in. Hate to be a negative Nan here, but really does feel like a matter of time. This Forsaken Archer is just unbelievably powerful for how early on in the game we are. Level 14. In the bottom lane, we're going to see kind of a 1-for-1 Magnus for Cthulhuphant, but wow, a level 14 Archer. And 470 GPM just about. Just incredible farm. Still picked up a Whispering Helm. I think a really great choice to synergize. With that Assassin Shroud, the lifesteal of course, the survivability thanks to the armor, and just that extra damage. Just wow. Doesn't seem too incredible because those items aren't that impressive, but for 21 minutes, that is a pretty scary Archer.
Yeah, that's right. So at least for right now, if you compare their inventory, Forsaken Archer is really doing pretty well, and even though he only has a Shroud and Whispering Helm, but it's more than enough to actually Yeah, that's more than enough. And looks like at the middle lane, Polywalk Priest engaged on Pyromancer and actually did a successful ward trap. Well done there, and managed to bring out Pyromancer out there. So,
Yep, nice kill. Again, Juro gonna get picked up here for Forsaken Archer, who's busy clearing out a triple stack of Ancients here, so that is definitely good news. Fade now grabbing an Arcana. 3 portal keys on the Hellborn team. Magnus has his now. I'm not sure if we've seen that yet, but he's got one. Archer gonna be able to clear up this stack and boost that GPM even further.
yeah, that's right. So, well, there's a missed trample by Cthulhu Font and not be able to let the trample at Polywalk Priest. So, wow. At this point of time, I don't really know. It's really the matter of time that this game will be ended. But well, they might have a chance where if Moon Queen actually finish his Drunken Head and will be able to. Actually, she is level 11, so her Moon Finale will be quite painful. It actually casts 7 Moonbeams, and it's quite huge actually because none of that has Drunken Head. So yeah. We'll see about that. And wow, nice trap to Fate, and Fate's in big trouble. Definitely he will go down with the Blazing Strike on with so Fate, and there goes a kill.
And there you go, easy kill onto Fade, but a lot was burned to make that happen. With the Blazing Strike down, they're going to be hard pressed to make it happen again. As you mentioned, a good Moon Finale could change the tides of things a little bit in a pending team fight, but all variable on positioning, of course. And we'll see. I mean, again, it feels like kind of too little too late, even if they get a good, decent Moon Finale. She's really the only one that can do a considerable amount of damage, less Pyro, with a Blazing Strike. Kongor being attempted here by the Hellborn side, and this attempt will probably turn into a kill. Does it look like?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a free Kongor for the Hellborn team. So there's no ward of sight from the Legion team, and there we go. So for the second Archer, I suppose we'll take up the token. Yeah, there. So you gotta make a push right now, I suppose. They better do.
I hope so, man. They won this game. I hate to say it, but like, come on. It's over. Forsaken Archer, you're so farmed. Just push. Take this tier 2 in the mid. Easy tower, free towers. You've got a token. They've got this, no problem. It's just a matter of grouping up and making it happen at this point. Again, Juro on Archer is so scary this early on. He's going to be able to pick up some free Ophelia minions here. They're going to force Ophelia to blow the ulti to keep her minions alive. This is their opportunity to push. That ulti's going to be down for another 2 minutes, and they can make it happen.
Yup, that's right. In order to save the 2 Minotaurs, I believe it's huge that 2 Minotaurs is actually useful, and I would say it's actually worth it for the ultimate. So it looks like there's engage going through. Mac must initiate a lot of things happening for Moon Finale and a ward trap onto Moon Queen, and Moon Queen is going to go down right here, and there they go, their carry, their only damage output is down, and they are forced to do the concede. So will it pass? That's the question.
That is the question.
Yeah, I think it's a rage CC that we always.
I think so as well. I'm skeptical about this one. If the GGs don't come, usually that's a sign of just a rage vote. They did burn the token on Forsaken Archer, but still things are going to be a little bit rough here. Magma's going to come in with a big eruption and do a good bit of damage. They do manage a kill onto Fade, and this tier 3 tower taking a lot of damage. Forsaken Archer now level 16. Unfortunately, the ult's going to be on cooldown for another 30 seconds, but yeah, she's in pretty good shape here. And that tower going to fall quite easily. Racks are going to be exposed. Moon Queen is back up. Of course, no Moon Finale. And with Pyromancer dead, they're going to be hard-pressed to keep these racks alive. They may be able to hold them off for now, but the exposed racks will not survive for long. Cthulhu Font going to get caught out. He's going to get tongue-tied. And down he goes. Or pardon me, he didn't fall yet. There we go. Down he goes. Only dog-like.
Only
take a
not.
first-class ticket to the grave here. Forsaken Archer has the ulti up now, and yeah, mid lane Iraq's gonna fall.
Yeah, definitely. They gotta fall and they gotta back, definitely. There we go. Asian mindset, always remember mega creeps.
Mega
No
creeps,
mega
man.
creeps,
It's the only
no
way to
egg.
win. Mega creeps.
Yeah, mega creeps.
If you
Only
don't
way
win
to
with mega creeps, you're doing something wrong. Another vote to
Definitely.
concede. What do you think, man?
Well, Rich concede a GG well played is not caught, so
Is it
it's
the
not a
same guy?
GG.
It's the same
Yep.
guy. It's a
It's
rage.
the same guy. Yes, it's a rage.
Ophelia's pretty mad. Well, the vote failed. Well, this tier 2 at the top is at least gonna fall.
Right, so I think he's gonna probably be like, team, can you just concede? We don't got this anymore. Look at Forsaken Archer. Look at him. How can we stop his rev? I mean, just concede the
I
game.
can hear them arguing. Just look at him. Just look at him. No, come on, guys. I got Moon Finale. Son, you don't even have a shrunken head. He's got a shrunken head plus 3 more items. What are you thinking? And 4 are going to get taken out again. The ward's going to come down. I think top lane is going to expire. I don't even know why is Cthulhuphon and why are they out so far? They're out rummaging around the map while their top lane is getting killed. I don't know why they were out there, but it's going to cost them their top lane Iraqs.
Yeah, from the action you can see they already gave up. Yeah, pretty much. They gave up.
Well, there is a thing for that. When you want to give up. I mean,
What?
and
I
Flora
don't
does pick
know.
up a kill on the Forsaken Archer. It's a step in the right direction, I guess.
Wow, looks like they are still gonna keep this game going. Wow, a failed initiation by Magmus, missing that stun, and Fate just blink in without doing anything. I don't think a Moon Queen will be able to set up any kills with them, and he's a big trouble right now. But Strunker Head activated. No fear, come at me,
No.
bro. But they are
No
not
fear,
coming
Moon
because,
Queen.
but they are not doing anything. So
He,
I hope
he shrunken heads and then runs to the well. not a care in the
Yeah.
world.
Oh, we see the Codex Cthulhuphon over here. And he's got the Codex.
I'm done. Well, he does manage to secure a kill onto Magmus, so that is good news. 1 lane of racks to go, and it looks like TMXS gonna put forth a maximum defending effort here. Although, unfortunately, Pyromancer is not so lucky. The wards do come down, but they get cleaned up pretty quickly, and I think they're going to be forced to do this one the old-fashioned way. Wait for Forsaken Archer, get mega creeps, and then watch the creeps destroy the well. Unfortunately, as it may be.
Well, this is really funny. I really enjoy this.
Yeah. I'm laughing too.
Yeah, you were like, yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna put
I'm
camera
laugh-
on Forsaken Archer, and we're just gonna follow Forsaken Archer. I'm gonna tab out and check out Reddit.
Yeah, so looks like he's going to the well and just staying at the fountain. Well, so pain, and they just can't stop Forsaken Archer's wrath, and Magma's just going in. A lot of things happening. Wow. Moon Finale gonna cast from Moon Queen, but not gonna get any kill. But instead, double tap from Pyromancer. So, wow, a miss trample, but actually it hits Polywop Priest, and it's a big trouble. And Polywop Priest gonna go down right here as well. So wow,
Me? Are you kidding me?
they actually wiped out Hellborn team.
Are
Wow.
you kidding me? A 4-for-1. They've got 2 lanes. All they have to do is just kill this last lane. They have no way to defend it. Instead, what do? Dive the well. Oh my! I don't even know what to say to that. What do you do? What do you do like that? You just. Oh my God! I'm at a complete loss for words. I really don't know what to say. Sheepstick on Polywog Priest, man. They've got the skills. They've got everything. They've got every utensil imaginable. They've got every crayon in the crayon box. And why is Aluna's Tablet of Command in the inventory of Cthulhu font?
Well, oh, that's a wait. What?
How did they get his Tablet of Command? I don't understand. Did the courier die? It must have.
I'm not sure about that.
I don't see their courier. It must have died. I don't know what happened. I missed the courier getting killed. But Forsaken Arch, you need to be careful, man. You're up by yourself. You've got a Luna here. I know you got Shrunken Head on, but I think we've seen time and time again that you're not an ultimate warrior. They are going to play this a little more defensively, though. No more tomfoolery. Melee Rack's going to fall.
Oh, catch
Fade gonna get wrecked. Magnus going in. He's gonna take a Moonbeam. Cthulhu, he's got the Codex. He's got the Obliterate. He's gonna kill a Luna. Polywog Priest, you might be next, buddy. Nope. It's gonna be Cthulhu who goes down, but they still managed to get a couple of kills. Wards focusing the hut. Don't worry. not the racks, but the hut.
Oh my God, this is such true.
We've got mega creeps. It's okay to win now.
Yeah, it's okay to win now. It's normal. There we go.
GG.
Only GG come out after the Rex is down. So.
Only after mega creeps do we GG. You sons of bitches. Only after mega creeps will we even consider conceding. And even at that feat, we're still not going to do it. The sad part is that the Legion team is still killing them. That's really the saddest part, because they lost this game like 15 minutes ago and they're still picking up kills. Why? Yeah, I don't have a good reason, but maybe that Codex on Cthulhu has something to do with it. And of course, Cthulhu's trophy, the disabled Tablet of Command from Aluna.
Wow. I'm not sure if you got the joke about Cthulhu where he says something strange during his unit response, but well, they actually show. I mean, some players actually play back and actually got the secret message from Cthulhu, and it was actually he is secretly engaged to Nymphora. Oh. Do you know about that?
No, I have not heard that.
You should Google about that. It's really funny, and you got a Cthulhu and a Nymphora in this game. I just thought of that. And
that's really kinky, fun. Man. That's some creepy, kinky stuff going on right there. All right, well, I think that game spoke for itself. GuC won. They're moving on to the semifinals. Stay tuned, guys. At least 3 more games coming your way.